I'm going to talk to you about why marijuana should be legalized. Marijuana or cannabis has been around for years as a recreational drug. The sale and use of it had been illegal up until recently. I believe that marijuana should be legalized for the medical benefits, not for recreational use. If it were legalized as a medicine, the tax dollars generated would help it to fund government control, which is needed to ensure quality. It is naturally grown and therefore a better choice than many prescription medication, and it has numerous medical benefits for cancer patients, seizure victims, and other illnesses. Currently, marijuana is illegal from a federal standpoint. It is classified as a Schedule I controlled substance. There is no control over quality. The FDA doesn't oversee medical marijuana like it does prescription drugs. Hundreds of marijuana shops have opened up in the city of Colorado Springs alone. If you have a medical marijuana card, which is easy to acquire, you can go into any local shop and buy it. Each store that sells it has to grow a certain percentage of the product that they sell. So you have no idea what the quality of the drug is that you're buying. A study done by Marcel von Miller, PhD, assistant professor at the University of Pennsylvania, Perelman School of Medicine, conducted a study where they purchased labeled edible products in California and Washington, then sent them to the lab. They found that few of the products contained anywhere near what they said they did. That's a problem. If marijuana were legalized on a federal level, we could have control over the quality of the products that are grown and sold to ensure that each patient is getting exactly what they are expecting and paying for. The claim is that funding isn't available to control the quality of marijuana, which brings up another point. Legalized marijuana will bring an estimated $140 million tax dollars in revenue to the state of Colorado in 2016. With the recent election in November, 24 states have approved some form of sale and use of medical marijuana. If each state makes less than half of what Colorado does, which is considered the pioneer in the sale of marijuana, then the tax revenue generated would be more than enough for the FDA to cover the cost to monitor and regulate sales. While quality is an issue, if marijuana is grown and processed in the best way possible, it is a beneficial drug because there aren't the side effects that we have with chemically produced drugs. Marijuana is an herb which contains 60 active ingredients called cannabinoids that are found in the leaves and flowers, which are the parts that are used to make the medicine. An interesting fact to note is that the body naturally makes its own form of cannabinoids to regulate pain, so it's not completely foreign to the body. The major side effects are limited to overuse and an overdose, which is basically limited to those that use marijuana for recreational purposes. If used properly and as prescribed, there are several benefits of medicinal marijuana. The U.S. Department of Health approved 2 drugs containing a synthetic version of a substance that is present in the marijuana plant, and 1 other drug containing a synthetic substance that acts similarly to compounds from marijuana. The FDA is also aware that there is considerable interest in its use to attempt to treat a number of medical conditions, including, for example, glaucoma, AIDS wasting syndrome, neuropathic pain, cancer, multiple sclerosis, and PTSD. In a report titled Marijuana in Medicine, Assessing the Science Base, which was conducted in 1999, the Institute of Medicine came to the clear conclusion that scientific evidence indicates the therapeutic effects of cannabinoid drugs for pain relief.